Hey guys, this is Nintendo 1981. Welcome to the 6th part of Let's Predict Mario Kart 9. Today I'm going to talk about the items. Now, if you guys watched yesterday's vlog, I told you guys that I was going to go see a movie and that I wouldn't have enough time to upload it when I got back, because that was due to bedtime. So, I'm doing the 6th part now, and the 7th part will be uploaded later. So today I'm going to talk about that. Well, for this part, I'm going to talk about the items. So here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to start off with telling you guys the items that I totally want to see return. Of course, you have to have all the basics, like the green shell, the triple greens, the red shell, the triple reds, mushroom, triple shrooms, banana, triple bananas, and I would also like to see the 5 bananas return from Mario Kart 64. The star, the blue shell, the golden mushroom, the fake item box, the bullet bill, mega mushroom, the lightning bolt. Yeah, those are all the basic items that we all know of. Well, maybe except for the 5 bananas, because that was only in Mario Kart 64, but I would love to see the 5 bananas return. And now the newer items, like the fire flower, the pod prawn plant, the boomerang flower, and the super horn, I also want to see return, because the super horn can block blue shells. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. I listed every single item I want to see return in Mario Kart 9. This is all of them right here. So, that's it. Now I'm going to move on to the items that I don't want to see return. There are 6 of them. The POW block, which came out in Mario Kart Wii in 2008. The POW block just comes up way too often in Mario Kart Wii. And Mario Kart Wii has some of the best tracks, but the POW block just makes them less fun because you have to keep shaking the Wii remote or pressing the pad on the classic controller to dodge it, and it just makes you lose track of where you're going. So Nintendo, don't bring back the POW block ever again. And good thing it was only in Mario Kart Wii. Alright, so number 2, obviously the blooper, which came out in Mario Kart DS in 2005. It has been in every Mario Kart since Mario Kart DS, and no one wants that. All the blooper does, it just squirts ink on your screen. And in Mario Kart Wii, the ink is so thin that I could still see where I'm going. Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart 7, and Mario Kart 8, it's a little thicker, which makes it harder to see, but, you know, it just blocks your view of the track, and all the tracks really are graphically good. So who would want black poopy on their screen when seeing a beautiful track? I mean, that just takes away from the view, and that's just sad. So, Nintendo, don't bring back the blooper in Mario Kart 9. Please. Don't. Okay, moving on. Thundercloud. It was only in Mario Kart Wii in 2008, just like the POW block. Thundercloud, all it does is it just shocks the player like the lightning bolt, but it just makes them go slower, and then everybody just passes them. Also, if this was in Mario Kart 7, then everybody would be getting last literally all the time, and that would just make the game no fun, even though it already does in Mario Kart 9, or Mario Kart Wii. So Nintendo, don't bring back the Thundercloud, and I obviously think that they're not going to bring it back because it was only in Mario Kart Wii. Obviously the coins, which came out in Super Mario Kart as items in 1992. Some people actually don't know that. Coins were items in Super Mario Kart as well. Basically, you get coins, and they do increase your speed, but having them as items is just a big flaw. They just leave you vulnerable to red shells and all these other items that can take coins away. Why even have them as items? Seriously, Nintendo, don't bring back coins for Mario Kart 9. I mean, they used them once in Super Mario Kart, then they just stopped, and then all of a sudden coins are back in our item boxes in Mario Kart 8. Don't do that, Nintendo. The Super Leaf, which came out in Mario Kart 7 in 2011. It was only in Mario Kart 7, I think. Might have came back in Mario Kart 8, I don't know. But the Super Leaf is just terrible. You can always get it in first place, and you can only hit people that are directly next to you. That just never happens in Mario Kart 7 because everybody's just going so fast. Why even have the Super Leaf in there anyway? And the Feather, which was only in Super Mario Kart in 1992. The feather just does nothing. It just makes you spin up in the air and can make you lose track of where you're going. So, good thing we never saw that item return. And I hope that Nintendo doesn't bring it back. So, right here, I have some new item predictions. Now, we know what the Fire Flower does. It's just like in the Super Mario Bros. Games. You throw a fireball at somebody. But what about the Ice Flower? Why hasn't that been in Mario Kart in the past? It would be pretty self-explanatory of what the item does. You just throw ice balls and it freezes the player for a second and it maybe make him lose coins. Now, we all know that Lakitu, who is annoying, by the way, and I said he should never return to Mario Kart 9 because he already has a job, he throws Spinies, which are annoying in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But if he can throw Spinies, wouldn't it make great sense to use him as an item? I think so. Because if he can throw Spinies, it's kind of like using them as an item. Even though they never appeared as course obstacles, it would still be a good idea to make Spinies an item. And now this one I had a hard time thinking of a description of what it could do. The 1-Up Mushroom. Now, if we remember, in Super Mario Kart, in the Grand Prix mode, you had lives, which seemed wrong. A thing that has never been brought back in any other Mario Kart games. Okay, so what I think the 1-Up Mushroom should do is it should give you an extra backup item. Remember how in Mario Kart Double Dash where you had 2 people in a cart, and then you could have 2 items at a time? And if you use a combination of characters, like a special combination of characters, you could get special items. I think the special items are too aggressive to return, like the Chain Chomp is just, oh my god. It could probably knock characters out of the way, but why hasn't the Bullet Bill been a special item? So, okay, the 1-Up Mushroom should give you a backup item. Like, what if you're in desperate need of a red shell or a golden mushroom? You could get a 1-Up Mushroom, and then when you use it, the item roulette should spin again, and then it should give you a backup item, and then you could just deal with that backup item that you get. Now, it should give you good items, like not bad items like coins or bananas. It should give you good items like bullet bills and red shells, but of course that should depend on what place you're in. So those are all the new item predictions I have. What do you guys think of this video? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. So please leave a like and subscribe. Expect the 7th part of this Let's Predict later. For that part, I'm going to talk about something strange. Mario Kart 9 DLC is what I'm going to talk about.